Welcome everyone. This short presentation tells you how to download a CSV file and enter results for term 4 2010. I go to this website, Paradigm website, aca.edu.net.au. I log in. Once I log in, it takes me to this screen. I click on the tab called Reports. And on the left hand side you will see a button called Provider. So I click on that. If I scroll right to the bottom of my screen, you'll soon see Student Results Template. Please click here, which should take me to this screen. Leave this as it is by default. So 27th of September 2010, which is our start date for term for 2010. The scheduled unit colleges, by default it has selected all the colleges that we have, so please leave this as it is as well. The next important thing we need to do is enter the scheduled unit code. If you don't have your code with you for the subject that you are teaching this term, you can get that from, you can download the PDF file from Student Info. I'm going to log in. If I scroll this down, I should see Teachers Forum, and I should see a Teachers Template. Once I click on this, you should see a PDF download attachment here, which if I click here, gives me a PDF file which is around 8 pages and all the list of subjects which we are offering this term. It is separated and sorted out by accounting, business, IT and tourism. So let's say if I were teaching a subject called dispute resolution, I take this code, which is ADA4DRO4, I copy, Control C, and go back here, and I Control V here. Please make sure the scheduled unit code falls in front of the percentile. You need to make sure that this percentage sign is after the scheduled unit code, not before, and please do not delete it as well. And I go down and check spreadsheet, check this button, and I just click produce report. It should give me a pop-up window with a link, hyperlink to download the CSV file. I can right click the file, right click on it and click save target as. I'm going to save my file on desktop, so I'm going to use my name. We need to use the format, the naming conventions that we have mentioned in the handout or the manual, and this is business or accounting. Let's say if it's in accounting, type ACCT, and instead of using underscore, you can use hyphen. And name of the subject, there's a department. You can choose T410, which is term for 2010, and in the front I forgot to mention that this is dispute resolution. So the naming convention would be your subject name, the trainer's name, or you can just write Yogesh, the department, and what term is it for, and then you can click save. I'm going to close this window. I'm going to go back to my desktop here, and this is the file that I have downloaded just now. All I need to do is, at the moment this is saved on XLS format, which is Microsoft Excel 2003 version. I need to make sure I change it back to CSV format, which stands for comma separated values. If you do not see a file extension here, to see that, you can go to any My Computer, double click on C drive, click on Tools, Folder Options, View tab, and uncheck this button called Hide Extension for Known File Types. Click Apply and OK. When I do that, you can see here this is a YServer file with the extension of txt. Means when I choose that option, untick that option, it shows me the extension of the file. Your computer might already be configured to show the file extension. So if you have that, you don't really need to do that. Now you see there is an extension called XLS. I'm going to change it to press F2 or rename the file and give it CSV. Just click yes, and then you see this file changes to CSV format. I open the file, double click the file, it shows so far there is only 2 students enrolled in the subject. Well, in many cases there are more than this, more than 2 students enrolled, so it doesn't really matter. So to do that, now I need to add some extra columns here to enter the marks for it. So I'm going to select this column and right click and click Insert. So I'm going to give assignment, or you can just write ASSIGN1. I'm going to copy that, B. So this may be worth 30%. This may be worth 30%. And this might be worth 40%. If you have only 2 assignments, you can just leave it assignment 1 and assignment 2. If you have 4 assignments, you might need to add another column called assignment 4. Okay, basically I do not want any teachers to add any extra rows here. Basically this will give me a list of all the students who are enrolled into the subject called dispute resolution. Then I need to add the marks they are receiving. 5. So if you see here, when I press 25, it gives me the date format. So I'm going to select this column, right click, format cells, and give the number general. By default they are saved in the date format. So let's say this student received 25 in assignment 1, 20 in assignment 2, and 10 in assignment 3. Same thing is 23, 5. So this is my total number. So once you have this calculated, all you can do is you can calculate the sum by pressing this auto sum function, or clicking here, pressing equal, this one, plus, click on cell L2, plus, LM, enter, and you can use this fill-in function to drag the number down. So you can do the same thing for all the students. So you can leave this part grade blank. You don't need to enter the grade whichever they receive. You can just leave it as blank. Once that's done, you can close this button and click save. Yes, because this is not a compatible format, it will give you this message. Just ignore that and just click yes. So when you come back to the main screen here, you should see this file, and if you could email this to your coordinator and CC myself, which is b.dotel@aca Very good. Okay, one thing I would like to add is dispute resolution subject. It was offered in uh, the old course, which is in 2004, and new course, which is in 2007. So the my question here, because I typed in 204, so it only gives me the student who are enrolled in 2004 course. So if I delete this 04 part and just type in A4DR percentile, it should give me the list of all the students who are enrolled in the old course and the new course in dispute resolution. But this is only valid for accounting students, business students, sorry. So if I click here, click open direct from here, it should give me the list of all students who are enrolled in dispute resolution for the old course and the new course. So well, I hope you have it's easy for you guys to enter and download results for term 2010. I hope this tutorial helped you. We also have training manuals which can be collected from my office, or you can ask Ahmed or Prakash if you get confused. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me or just email me. Thank you very much.